Ready?
We're recording.
All right, there we go.
Are we saying podcast?
Welcome back to Fanboys and a Filthy Casual. Back at you once again.
This is Lewis.
This is Harold.
And this is Dennis. How are you guys? Yay! You guys might notice something a little bit different. We've always joked around that we don't have the faces for podcasts.
Or we have the face for podcast.
Oh, you're right. No, for an audio podcast. Yeah. So we decided that we're going to change it up. So Lewis and Harold was nice enough to be able to just be here and just finally reveal who they are.
Face reveal. It's very big right now for kids.
I know.
Mukbang and face reveal.
And of course, I'm scared of mukbangs, and I'm scared of face reveals. So this is me. So you're wondering what I'm doing is well, my glasses are coming up. Oh crud! My glasses are coming up. Okay, cool.
He can't see without his glasses.
It's a good thing I can still talk. Okay, hold on. So this is we're trying something out new because today's a special occasion, guys.
Yeah, dude.
And Lou, why don't you start us off? Why we finally decided to actually do something?
Yeah,
like this?
dude, change it up a little bit. Harold kindly reminded, since he does math, this is our 300th freaking episode. 300 afternoons spent in this room or in your living room or wherever we are recording this thing. So yeah, man, that's cause for celebration, cause for something to change it up a little bit, do something different. So yeah, here we are. Now our listeners, you few yet faithful, or you bots from whichever country you're coming from. Thank you very much. I'm looking at the camera. You're trying to get used to this. So this is what the studio looks like, dude. This is where the magic happens.
I mean, this really looks very good for us.
Actually, dude.
I know. Like, I'm really proud of what it looks like, and I have to get used to being on camera because I have to remember to look at the camera all the time now. So how about you guys? How does it feel?
I don't know where I'm looking. Okay, here's this is you people will notice this. Yeah, sorry. Them people. No, you can't do that either.
You can't do that. That's their word.
It's not even 5 minutes into this thing.
Cancel. I show my face and I cancel. It's okay. Sorry. It's tough because you guys know me. I'm overstimulated by lots of things. There's a thing here. There's a screen to my right. There's the computer as our producers.
Yeah, where did that scream mask come out?
Yeah, where is this? Did you bring that?
I actually did. Sorry.
Oh, I was like,
okay,
that was my contribution. Of all the things, I was like, I know this guy. I'm pointing at him like everyone can see him. I know this guy over here isn't really into the Scream thing. Did you watch Scream 7?
I did actually. Dude.
Why?
Our friends wanted to go see it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's kind of like our thing now. So yeah, it's part of my.
Shout out to Shannon and Janelle for actually watching Stuff Thing with Lewis.
I know.
Lewis, real quick question. Why would you watch it with them, but you don't watch stuff with us?
I don't. Okay, I'll be perfectly honest, because they pay for the bill first.
Oh, wait a minute.
They pay for the ticket, and it's like, hey, you're coming. It's like, okay. Ask my wife. That's how things happen at home. It's like, we're already made dinner reservations, so you're gonna be there. Like, okay, cool. So yeah,
Did you bring your wife?
No, no. She hates.
I know that, but I'm just saying, you know.
Oh no, yeah. No,
you could have got a free meal for her. Okay, and you still chose to be like.
We're getting sidetracked. So this is a special moment here, and the reason is because it is our 3rd anniversary, and so just to do something special, and no, the puppet isn't the special one. This is going to be something that's going to be permanent, guys.
Hey,
get used to it. So, how about let's start off who we are, Lewis or Harold. Up to you. Just tell us. Just who knows? Maybe this is the first time anybody's going to be watching us, listening to us. Tell us a little bit about who Two Fanboys and a Filthy Casual is.
Harold, please.
Who's the one who looks more intelligent here? You or me? Come on.
I mean, you're professional. You have a tie on. Like I said, I just have glasses, and that's only because I can't see right now. So let's see. Who we are, the mission statement. Is that what we're going with here?
Ooh, okay.
3 friends who've been friends for way too long. Like, let's be honest here. Like 20 plus years it's a task and a half.
Seriously. Oh my gosh, you're right.
And a few years ago, almost a decade now, which seems crazy, this guy's wife had a great idea. And she was saying, you know what, you guys have a decent banter with each other. And then she goes, oh, you too, Lewis. And then you guys should start your own podcast. And then you can have Lewis come in as a guest. And then me and Den were like, well, I mean, we'd be like remiss if we didn't include Lewis with us. And so we called it Two Fanboys and a Filthy Casual because we just assumed Lewis would once in a while show up. Oh, he can be the casual. But then actually the whole idea was rotating in that for the longest time, we go into subjects where at least two of us are a little bit more well versed into the subject than the other person. So it was us trying to convince or talk about it a little more so that at the end of the episode, the casual would have a better understanding of what we were talking about. And then after a while, it just became us three morons talking about the stupidest things we can think of.
Whatever we saw that week.
Yeah. And that's kind of how things just evolved, is that we consume a lot of pop culture stuff. And we were like, okay, people have had professional takes on things. Why not the morons version of it? So we are the morons, we are the fanboys, and we are the casuals. So
there you go.
That's
wow, you really make us sound important.
Super intelligent, by the way.
So, real quick, what are we doing today?
Well, like you said, it's I'm so distracted. That's an incredible wipe, dude. That's an excellent use of technology.
Stop looking at me,
Dude,
stop looking at me.
Sorry, go ahead.
We're figuring this out as we go. Okay.
I think what we're going to do today is, first and foremost, thank you, Harold, for the, again, if you haven't seen us before, haven't heard us before, like a great overview of what we are about. Today, we are going to look back, but we're also going to look towards the future. You know, this is a little friendly venture that we got into. It's a bit of a hobby that we wanted to kind of, see what we can get out of it. But also, it is something that we three get to share with each other. As friends, we've survived COVID, recessions. We've seen our families grow and move and all that good stuff. So yeah, we've been through a lot together, and our love for pop culture, 80s, 90s, retro stuff, the new stuff, Marvel superheroes, video games is what keeps us together. So yeah, today we're gonna look back, talk about some of maybe our favorite moments, some of our favorite episodes, and then I do think we're gonna ask each other like where, maybe again, if you're new to us, ask some questions that maybe our listeners would want to know about us. Or myself personally, I kind of want to ask you guys where we see ourselves in like the next 100, 200 more episodes. So yeah, dude, a bit of a look back, a little bit of a hey everybody, how you doing? And then like again, I'd love to hear where everybody thinks we're gonna be in the next in the future.
Okay, so let's start. How about we start with, I don't know, what's our favorite episodes? I'm gonna start, and I think it's gonna be too distracting if I keep on talking through the puppet, so we're just gonna go with you guys for now. I think for me, one of my favorite episodes, weirdly enough, even though we're doing like really dumb fanboy stuff, some of our best episodes are when we actually get like heartfelt and emotional.
Get serious.
It's
somewhat
weird.
Intellectual.
Yeah. One of my favorite episodes was when we started talking about when every so often we have deaths in pop culture and everything, and we kind of talk about it. But one of the few that actually got to me was when we talked about the Tony Bourdain episode.
Oh yeah, dude.
That Tony Bourdain episode, I don't know why, but it really struck home, and there was, not that we were so sad about it, but just the conversation. We were talking about important things like moments in our lives, travel, food, and all those things. And I think that was one of my favorite episodes. So if you ever want to listen to one of our better episodes, take a look at it. Look for the Tony Bourdain episode, and who knows, maybe we'll like put it on YouTube or something like that.
That's a good idea, dude. That's a good pull, because it is true. Like in pop culture, we not make fun of, but like a lot of it is entertaining to make us laugh. And Bourdain was a big part of that. And that was definitely one of those, like, not every sitcom has a quote unquote special episode kind of thing, where it's like Carlton finds a gun, or Jesse gets into drugs. So yeah, I thought that was definitely one of our more solemn ones, but still, everybody came prepared, and I think everybody is super respectful. So I dug that one a lot, dude. A good choice. I'll go first. I know, funnily enough, Harold was just talking about how it was just the three of us, but looking back, I think one of my favorite moments or favorite episodes is the fact that we've actually had guests on our podcast before. So I do want to give a shout out, pointing at the camera, to our friend Earl Bailan, who was on our podcast a few years ago. He was in a big part of the animated show Trece, which came out on Netflix, I think right at COVID or right after COVID. So yeah, he was able to hang out with us. We were able to ask him some questions and really talk to somebody who's in the industry. So I really got I got a lot out of that one, to be honest. And I love how everybody kind of interacted with Earl and like a lot of the insight he gave. Because again, we're consumers. We're just here making fun and making jokes. Earl, on the other hand, he is like an actual creator. Like his well-being depends on him getting jobs and nailing these great spots. So yeah, shout out to him. He was actually in. We unfortunately forgot to mention him we reviewed Wonder Man a few episodes ago. He actually is in. He's in episode 1. He's actually in a couple other shows too. So Earl, shout out to you, bro. Thank you very much for coming out during that time. I know you're busy too. So yeah, any episode. Actually, that's part of what I'm looking forward to too. Is like hopefully we can get some like more professionals or other people in the industry in studio to share their insight and share the future with us. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite ones.
I mean, they're gonna have better faces than you guys, to be honest with
for
you.
sure, dude. At least I'll have like makeup and stuff like that. I came from the sun. It's hard. It's warm outside. H, what about you, dude?
I always love to refer to my favorite moment and technically episode that we ever done was the our review of the Last Jedi.
Oh, how come? It's been so long now. Wait,
Dan, do you remember what the review of the Last Jedi was?
Trying to remember. No,
because
what I remember my review, but I don't remember.
Was it because it was so divisive?
No, do you know why?
No, why?
It's because I went to watch it with you guys, and when we were doing the review, I revealed I had watched it the day before already. So this was the second time that I had watched it.
The betrayal, the betrayal episode.
The look on Dennis's face.
Fine, we'll recreate it. This is what it looked like. Which, by the way, I just realized that we didn't explain to our regular listeners that this is a. Did we explain that this is a YouTube video? And every single time not every single time I talk, there's a freaking puppet that is showing up. So yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Our usual podcast listeners like, what's happening?
Yeah. So if you see or hear us just giggling, especially Lewis over here, it's because I have a puppet in my hand.
Yeah. So if you already have a podcast app, you should have YouTube. So
if you already have a puppet, join Dennis and his puppet coalition.
He's gonna start a club. Go ahead. Sorry, go back to the review of Last Jedi.
Oh no, I just always loved that part. Just not because it felt like one of the meanest things I've ever done, but in reality, I think about it more and more. I'm like, you know what? I wasn't that bad, but also I probably shouldn't have lied and said I hadn't seen this movie, or that this was the first time I had watched them. Because we literally recorded the review right after we watched it. We went to your place. And we're like, oh, let's go record it. And then I was like, I watched it the day before.
I can't believe Luke died.
Yeah, I can't believe that I've watched this twice within 24 hours. Like, I've never done that with a movie before.
Yeah, as a personal aside, I think those are still my favorite moments whenever we unintentionally, spoil things. Like, my kid spoiled Rogue One to Dennis, and he still hasn't let it go. I can't believe they all died. Like, oh, my God.
Yeah, you want to know what my face looked like when I found out?
Dude,
eventually that's gonna get tired and played out. No, but right now it's hilarious.
Pretty good. Also, have you seen how nice your tonsils look?
Yo, hey!
I wasn't talking about the puppet. What happened?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! It's taking a time out.
Oh no! Obviously, we need a different camera for that one. So
that one was the. Oh man.
That one was banned by YouTube. Not today.
Technology sucks, guys.
We're not looking down tonsils today. Yikes.
I guess it wasn't tonsils.
I know. This is what we're talking about. When we talk about what's next, how about more equipment?
Yeah. We're gonna get there. Yes,
I was gonna say, do you want to just creep it?
There he is.
No, just one shot. Yeah, I like that one. Improvise, guys. Improvise.
Okay, let's go with my next one. Not necessarily an episode, but I feel like in the olden days, the first couple of episodes, or the first like maybe 10 to 100, I don't know, we'll see. I think we were a little bit more. We hadn't hit our groove yet, and we were trying to figure out different styles. I don't know if you guys remember this, but we used to do commercials, like fake commercials.
Oh my gosh!
There was like a couple of episodes where we planned out fake commercials.
Actually scripted those things.
And I thought it was kind of hilarious. I think we need to bring that back.
We need to bring those back.
Yeah,
now that we technically, I think with the puppet, sponsors are coming.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing something, all right.
They might be a coming.
Yeah, there's my other favorite thing is when our marketer actually does something. That's been my favorite episode.
Hey man, I'm not on social media anymore. It's kind of a rough job.
God, you're right. Our marketer is not on social media.
He's a
Everything is word of mouth.
He's an ink and paper kind of guy, you know.
Yeah,
Valley News, here we come.
If you guys saw the skywriting the other day, that was Harold.
If you see a homeless guy that was not looking for food but looking for views to his podcast, that was me.
Well, good thing is for listens for podcasts. Come on, Harold.
No. Now we're going for views, bro.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. I think that's and aside from commercial, I think that's what we need to. I mean, that's where we get some gold and some flops. I mean, that's where we got Lewis finally became useful and did Trailer Park Trash. You know, what I mean?
I know.
Like he just threw that there, and we were like, you know what? Let's pretend like we like it.
No, I love. Actually, it's funny you said because didn't we also have like a phantom producer for a while too that we always blamed
She's still
technical
there?
difficulties.
She's still here.
Oh yeah.
Technically, she came in and wished us good luck earlier today.
Who do you think's manning the puppet?
Hey,
It's a man.
I mean, womaning.
It's a puppet.
they theming the puppet. Sorry.
There you go, guys. This is the face.
Wait, I know random side as a side. Lou, you watched Scream, right?
I sure did.
Did they do the trailer for a scary movie?
They did, dude. I am so excited.
Did it feel like it was a commercial from 20 years ago?
Absolutely, but in a good way.
Okay.
Like it was a great throwback. Like everybody's still around. Like those Wayans are still alive, and Anna. I was about to call her Anna Kendrick. But
Paquin.
Yeah. No, not Anna Paquin, dude. Anyway. Yeah.
Ferris.
Anna
Ferris.
Kornikova?
Kornikova.
Still around. But yeah. So, wait. What else? I
confused him.
I did. You did. Okay. I'm going off of my first. Looking back. I actually want to say like I want to one of my favorite moments, and one of Dennis's or Harold's.
My favorite moment is when Lewis tries to figure something out and can't
in real time
and just moves on.
You can see the wheels. The wheels being my.
And then now it's gonna be on video. It's amazing.
You can almost hear it. So Dennis or Harold had the great idea to invite our friend Kurja to be part of our pod. It must have been 2019, a little bit or so. We birthed. Good Lord, choice of words. The dorkiest timeline with Kurja, who offered like a great fourth perspective. As much as the three of us, we obviously differ. Speaking of Last Jedi, I mean, I think some of us liked it, some of us didn't. I don't recall who, but Kurja obviously offered a incredibly much more different view of things, of pop culture. She brought things in that the three of us dudes probably wouldn't have brought in. So one of my favorite things is us adding her back on. I know unfortunately the last few months or so life's gotten kind of in the way, so we haven't had a chance to really get back on here, but I'm looking forward to, I think summer she should be back.
We're working on the technology to somehow get her
to bring her back. Here's a surprise
to bring her back,
dude.
Whoa,
dude, what? I'm not on social media. Did I miss something?
She's fine. She's good.
Okay, Jesus Christ, man. Can't do that to me, bro.
So yeah, dude. One of my favorites, and I'm glad that she's still around. And incredible contributor contributor to the pod and to this video now.
Contributor is pretty good. I love that too. The funny thing is, when I was telling Dennis before we did this, if you look at our produced podcast, it's more than 300 episodes, and it's because we didn't take into account the dorkiest.
That's right.
But we do like to say that is the offshoot. That is not the main timeline for this particular podcast. Because without Krisha, it's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. We are a little more crude and way less intelligent. She somehow balances us out.
She brings up the GPA.
Yeah, like I said, when we do the Oscar bait stuff, she's the only one who's seen any of those movies.
Right.
Like, it's a funny joke to us that we'll do those lists. I'm like, nope. No, but then Krisha will be like,
you haven't seen Hamnet?
Like, man, it's great. Begonia, my favorite kind of meat. It's also on Peacock. I just,
Wait, I thought that was a flower. Hold on.
Is it?
Never mind.
That's
I thought it was. Okay, never mind.
It's also a movie, by the way.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But, not going to watch it. Come on. Think I got time to watch
it? It looks rough, dude. It looks rough. So, yeah, a lot of these Oscar bait movies are kind of rough this year. So, I'm good, dude.
I'm going to say one of my favorite things, too, and I'd love that it's another Krisha involved thing is, we used to do the things where we'd talk about the years and we'd talk about the pop culture of those years. And those are my favorite ones. Yeah, like 1999 and 1994, mainly because we grew up during those years.
Yes.
And there's so much good pop during that time. And I was like, I'd love to bring it back. It's only appropriate if we bring it back with Krish. We can do that as the dorkiest thing. But also, this was before we even set that off as the, our offshoot over here. And yeah, those were some of the best things. Just talking about songs and albums, movies that we used to watch growing up. We do that all the time, but like to actually focus on an actual year and talk about how great that particular year was, fun stuff.
No, I think one of my favorite ones is actually you had the idea of doing I think it was the 20th or the 10th anniversary of Scott Pilgrim, the movie, and that was, if I'm not, you're the marketing guy, like wasn't that like one of the first ones that had like a really significant spike of like people listening? So
we did like a watch along.
Oh yeah, that's it. That was the gimmick.
People
one that
were
we did,
surprisingly watching along.
Yeah, they were watching along and listened to us, and for 2 hours or for an hour and change of however long that movie was.
Yeah,
that was definitely. Yeah, COVID made us do some funky recordings, man. But yeah, that was a fun one, and like that was we like to watch current new stuff, but like I think we do have a bit of a niche with like retro viewers and folks who are maybe of our age who like the stuff from the 90s and 80s a little bit more so. But still, I mean, I think we would be remiss if we don't like watch the new stuff, obviously, that comes out every year. Anything else, Dan?
Yeah, one of my favorites is something that unfortunately no one's ever going to be able to listen to, is because there's a long lost origin, like starting episode that we did,
the prequel, bro.
And the problem was, and this is when we were trying to figure it out, we were like, maybe we can do this, and we were kind of joking around, and I remember talking about maybe we can do like 15-20 minutes, because we were so unsure about it, and that just was a natural thing. But the problem is, because of our technology, we were goofing around on the technology, how it took 300 episodes to finally go on YouTube. But back in the day, if you remember, the original, and this might be a little risque, but my original the name I wanted for this was supposed to be Three Guys One Mic, because we had my old USB mic.
That's right.
And we couldn't figure out, the first couple episodes was rough because we had like people literally like shouting to one mic, and it turned out I didn't realize that the mic was not multi-directional.
Yeah, it was omnidirectional.
So
we're like, how come no one can hear us?
It was like this. It was like,
yeah. But it was, I don't know why. Even in this video, I just cringed right now.
And then now we actually have individual mics, and which, by the way, you guys need to step up your headphones game, because you guys look lame with those headphones.
Oh, I have my other headphones, and I totally forgot because you were like carrying the light in, and I'm all discombobulated.
Yeah, I'll get my Turtle Beach.
Oh yeah, you need to have like those big ones, just so we need to have. You guys need to start looking like podcasters now, dude.
gotta get my kitty ears out.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kitty.
Okay. I was like, dude, there's an island for that, bro.
Yo.
Can I have a headphone as well? Because
Oh yeah.
I have glasses, but I need headphones.
You're wearing AirPods, bro.
Oh yeah, you're
Just
right.
get you AirPods. Just put two
Just tape some AirPods.
two Q-tips in his dick.
Okay, one more, and then I think I like the idea of kind of talk about what we're planning and what we think that it could be, and if there's any questions that Harold wants to ask.
Last one of my favorite ones is, I think, Dennis, I want to give a huge shout out, dude, for basically opening up your cave. Also, also this room. Again, 300 episodes. Dennis alluded to it earlier. We used to work out of a backpack. His one omnidirectional mic, and we were like nomads, going from his living room to my cave to this place or that place, and then finally Dennis like, nah, dude, we got to do it here. And then again, he did it during COVID. Like he organized how to do it over Zoom, so we would still be safe and still be doing this recording for our own, to be honest with you, like during that time, it was for my own mental health to know that I can still record and do something fun with my buddies. And, if our listeners and our friends were able to listen to something fun, awesome, great stuff. But to be honest, that was more for my own mental health back during 2020. But yeah, dude, the opening up the cave, I'm glad your wife is cool with us taking over this part of her house. Oh, sorry, your guys' house. So
Is she ever gonna come in here?
It's her house. It's her house.
You just live here.
He's allowed this one room.
I don't know if you see, but there are books back there.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is except for this guy. But this is yours, but you're right though. Most of that is your wife's. But so yeah, dude.
I'm kicking her out.
Now that we're a video podcast,
Now that it's a video podcast, no books. What the hell?
People read
Educational.
So yeah, dude. Again, one of my favorite moments is when you put your foot down and say, like, we're gonna set it up here. We're gonna get the mixing board. We're gonna get all this stuff in here and set up. So yeah, dude. The last few hundred or odd pods have been like night and day compared to how we started. Because yeah, dude, you like I said, you put your foot down, set it up, and here we are. So to another 300, dude.
And now we have video.
Yes, sir, and a puppet.
Oh, by the way, one of you needs to figure out how to get on YouTube because
I can do it. I'll figure it out. The marketing guy will
The
figure
guy
it out.
with no social media, by the way.
Yeah.
I like how Lewis is like, yeah, nah.
Nah, you got it. You got it, buddy.
He's like, don't worry, guys.
This was my
Remember, he's the
this guy
talent
here.
now, dude. The tone has shifted. I'm just the useless marketing guy. I'm gonna kind of piggyback off what Lewis is talking about here. My favorite times was during the pandemic, not because like Lewis said, we were able to keep contact with each other. We learned we figured out how to Zoom and then record our podcast. But then the whole time we were doing it, we kept on saying it's not the same. The delay was kind of killing us. Some of us had different audio capabilities, and
some of us had mad lag.
I don't know.
That was amazing.
I don't know what was going on.
That was amazing.
Some people, their headphones weren't working too well. It was crazy. It was a weird time. And then, things slowly got back together. And then for me, maybe a couple of years ago, something bad happened in my health, and I was out for a couple of weeks.
That little thing.
And
No big. You're
but
fine.
the whole time, I was like, dude, I think you guys should keep going on. And then you guys are like, we'll wait till you come back. And then you did one episode without me. And then I was like, you could do more, but you chose not to, which is respectable.
No, because the numbers shot up way too much, and we realized just how popular we were. Like, you know what? We have to be mediocre together.
Dennis and I didn't want that burden, man.
No, dude. But you know what I always remember, and this is now the opposite of not the opposite, right? This is super bragging. But the episode when I did come back, our numbers like 100%, not 100%. It was like.
Yeah, because everybody thought you were dead.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, Harold's alive," and he sounds like crap. That's the thing. And here's the other thing: is the fact that I had no voice for however long I had, and I sounded like complete horse, crab apples. And I was like, "Dude, this is rough." Hearing myself talk, it's like me going back to those episodes are like semi-therapeutic, but also like some of the worst, memories I can ever have about anything. But then it's the episodes when it's like continuously getting back to. Maybe I can almost somehow crawl into the cave, and I was like, no, I can still barely walk. But then after everything, came back, and then we were finally able to to doing like our regular thing here. That's kind of the highlight.
Yeah.
What's coming back?
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Not to be a downer, but like, yeah, dude. The last few years have, we've had some ups and downs in health, and WrestleMania is coming up, and it's the anniversary of your incident, like 4 years ago now. I'm so glad, honestly, dude. You guys are my boys. I'm really happy and glad that you're both like well, and we're here. We're doing our best. Yeah, dude. So
when was I in trouble? Hold on. I don't think I've ever been.
I'm not disclosing anything.
I don't think I've ever been in trouble since we started this whole thing. Hold on.
The puppet got canceled after 20 minutes.
He just tried to show
that's not his
tonsil.
fault. Yeah.
Turns out that he was not wearing pants.
Yo, he was on the list.
Also the puppet.
Is that his name?
Jeff?
Oh no!
Oh no, we know a dude's name Jeff, sorry. Some of Dennis's best friends are named Jeff.
Okay, so that's the past, which is great, and my question is to you guys is that we joke around it. This and I'm not trying to collect from anybody, but this is not. I'm not saying that this is this isn't a moneymaker. This is not something for everybody who thinks that we get we joke around about numbers and everything. We have a decent amount of people that actually listen. That we're like, you know what, let's continue. But at the same time, it really is as Lou you pointed out. This is just like a chance for us to just hang out and just goof around for like an hour or so. But I guess the future is the question is the future. Like, what are we looking at? I mean, hopefully we like the YouTube thing. I can kind of figure out how to do star wipes from now on, because turns out that's the cool thing.
Kids love it, man.
I know, but that's the thing. Now that we have this is a new horizon. Not that YouTube podcasts are new or anything, but at least for us, this is something new. What's the future? Like, what are we looking at? What do we want out of this?
I'm gonna jump actually in this one. Harold got started on
Wait,
this.
he's gonna jump?
Yes, we should.
Are you finally have another podcast?
No.
They finally wanted him back.
I'm going back to my home planet. No, it's actually something Harold already started. What I want or what I love to see moving forward is, as much as he jokes that he's introverted and he doesn't go out, follow our TikTok or his TikTok, our TikTok that he manages. He goes to places. So like, not that we're gonna be like, what do you call it, restaurant or event.
We're not event. I'm not an influencer. No,
but like, yeah, dude, I'm glad you're doing that kind of stuff, man. Like, he went to Cosum, he went to a local event in San Fernando. We're trying out like pop-ups here and there. Again, it's already been a few years since COVID. I think I don't know how the economy's gonna be looking in the next future, but like, there's lots of fun little things popping up all over town, and I want to say like our interests are diversified enough that like, yeah, Harold can go to this thing one weekend, and then like maybe there's a Godzilla pop up in Little Tokyo or downtown that I can go to another time, and then is gonna find something else in another part of town.
Just the puppet though, right?
That was my question. That'd be great, do dude. I bring the puppet?
You might have to, dude, for the sake of the.
I walk in and nobody knows it. Then I bring out
that.
You're gonna be the guy that has a picture of the puppet on his shirt. Like, that's the merch, right?
Me, guys.
Me.
So yeah, that's what I'd love to see more of.
Like, what the new merch?
What has two thumbs and it looks like a puppet?
This guy. Yo, what about you, Nate?
Okay, wait, really quickly, can I tell a funny story about what happened today?
Please. Did you volunteer somewhere?
I did volunteer somewhere. Shut up.
But this is because
and then Jesus was like, "Hey man, stop! You're doing too much."
You gave him $500.
No, I gave him lollipops. But anyway, that sounds weird.
And it was Denise Richards.
Yeah. No, but so.
Denise was like, oh wait.
But so this lady came up to the place that we were working at, and then she goes, she was asking the worker. She goes, "Yeah, I need something," and then she was saying something in Spanish to the worker. The lady had no idea what she was saying, and then I heard her say, "Mantequilla," and I go, she's like, "What does she need?" I go, "She needs butter." And she's like, "How did you know that?" I go, "South Park." I was like, I learned butter from South Park, because when he was,
stupid dude.
Everyone Butters was the head of the immigration thing.
Oh,
his name was Mantequilla. So
thank you, Harold.
I just had to share that.
I thought you were gonna have some like proud Filipino heritage moment.
There's
like,
a moment.
No.
That just goes to show you that pop culture has its, its uses. in real life situations. Because this lady would also, as a follow up, the lady goes, "We don't have any butter, but we have peanut butter." And I go, "That is the dumbest thing." I'm sorry, not the dumbest thing, but I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, "It's not what you
I
want."
hope that lady's watching this YouTube now, by the way. I thought he liked me.
They're gonna see her face. She's like, "Oh no, you're such a nice guy."
It was so nice to meet that day.
Yeah, your faces.
I'm the puppet.
I look like a puppet.
Now we all gotta get puppets. What's going on?
Harold's not volunteering next weekend. I heard what you said.
I want my puppet to have different facial hair for each time it comes. But in terms of like for the podcast itself, I think this is a great step. The video thing is a great step. I think us as content creators, I know that's a weird thing to say.
It's
we
weird,
are content creators.
We have created content.
Yes.
You're right.
And I think we do a pretty good job of it. A lot of the people who I know that actually do listen to this are like, the reason we listen is not because we miss, well, we get that too. It's like, we miss what you guys really sound like. You think are our friends. But I'm talking about like people who are like, the banter you guys have with each other is so natural and it's really ridiculous and it's silly. I go, we're never going to take ourselves overly serious unless we say up front, like, this is going to be a serious episode because it's something that we need to be serious about. And for the most part, we do realize that this is all for entertainment for ourselves and for everybody else around us. So like you guys have said, when we go to, here's another thing. When we go to events, a lot of the times people will ask, when's the last time you saw this person? When's the last time you saw this person? And they'll go, when's the last time you saw Dennis and Lewis? I go, what day is it?
Yeah.
I just saw them like 2 days ago, bro. I was like, I see them every week unless Lewis is busy. And then I see Dennis every week. But then it's a great thing that keeps us in contact with each other.
Yeah.
Without this podcast, it would be very not difficult, but it would be less likely that we'd be seeing each other as much as we do. So,
yeah, especially Lewis. Damn, dude. That
he
boy
lives really far, dude.
That boy is like that boy is something's wrong with that guy.
You got mental problems, man.
Whoa.
Working on it, man.
You can't say that now that your face is
That's
out
HIPAA.
there.
That's HIPAA, dude. Damn.
Damn, bro.
He said that's Hitler. I was like,
HIPAA, man.
Sorry. What'd you call me?
What, those African like mammals that kill a lot of people?
Underrated, yes. Hippos.
Okay.
Those are hippopotamus.
For me, to be honest with you, it's funny. It's weird that between the two of you, between the two of you, there's people that would be interesting for us to talk to. I think that's the next step. Now that we have the technology, and I have to force myself to learn how to use the technology, I think we can start. Like, now that there's YouTube and everything, we can start actually asking people, hey, you want to join us? They don't need to sit here and, there might be some lag time because of on video and everything.
See the Utes?
The Utes, that's what the Utes like it.
Oh yeah, them and Bobby.
But yeah, I think it would be cool to maybe every so often, if we can figure out somebody out that might be interesting for the audience. I think that's a great way to do it. I think that's the next step. If we really want something out of this, which, I'm happy with where we are, but I think if we want a little bit more, I think we need to start reaching out to other people.
Yeah.
And maybe this is going to force us. I mean, now that, we've talked about having a video for the longest time, we joked around with it. Here we go. So what's the next step? We don't know yet. But, for everybody who's listening, we really do want to thank you. I know we do this for ourselves, but we don't do this just for us because we know for a fact there's a couple people out there that's listening, and weirdly enough, unless these bots are very, very specific, it looks like there are some people who actually listen to us.
Yeah, dude.
No, I just listened to it 20 times in a row.
Oh, I mean, look, that's good. That's good.
It needs to be quality control.
On 15 different devices.
Yeah, now that I'm doing the chapter thing, which takes forever for some reason, I'm like, I gotta make sure it works.
Oh, you
And it
chapters on the
does.
YouTube too, dude? like Harold's face.
Why is
Puppet face.
he's making us do the work?
Yeah, because he's the one providing the.
I'm looking over. I'm looking
wait,
over.
he's
it.
not.
Okay. He's our Scrooge McDuck, our benefactor.
Okay, so H, anything else that you wanted to add here before we end our special 300 episode?
No, I was gonna do a
Thank
random.
you.
I was gonna do a random thing just to be like to getting to know us a little bit
Yeah,
better.
dude, go for it.
Go for it.
Okay. This is just a random dumb question that I had for you guys. I kind of remember it goes a little something like, "What's a song for you guys personally, obviously, that people now that they've seen your face for the first time and obviously Dennis's hand for the first time, well maybe not for the first time,
Unless
his
Look
left
at the
hand,
camera.
his left hand. Maybe you've seen his right hand, but not his left hand.
Some of our listeners like, I've seen that hand.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen them tonsils before. So it's a different angle.
We're on camera. Sorry.
This is the part that we're cutting for TikTok right now. Sorry, dude. But like, if people who are trying to get to know you for the first time is, what's a song that you'd say that you listen to more than anybody thinks you have any right to listen to?
Interesting.
No, more than I have the right
Yeah.
to listen to. Okay. Well, H, since you started it
Yes.
off, do you have one?
My
I'm gonna have to
example
think about mine for a
will
second.
forever and ever always be Like a Love Song by Selena Gomez.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard you talk about that song.
No.
That song,
Selena Gomez.
yeah.
Okay.
First of all, Selena Gomez is a horrendous singer. She cannot sing. Like Britney Spears is like, man, that girl sucks at singing. But
Wait, are you saying
Is she
Britney
auto-tuned?
Spears? Britney Spears sucks? Is that what you're saying?
yes.
Oh.
So
Oh.
also Selena Gomez is worse than that.
Oh, okay.
So but for some reason the beat's really catchy, and then there's like this whole thing where the beat just goes wah 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 wah. So my car, now that it has a system, kind of sort of, it pretty much bumps, and then when I'm like, if I'm at the gym and I hear that song coming, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm lifting.
Hear that
more
song
now.
come, get out of here. I know it's on repeat, dude.
Beep 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 beep. That's the reps right there.
That one.
And like you did repeat beep 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 beep.
So Selena
That's
Gomez,
on camera. I forgot. Sorry.
not just an actress, also a singer, by the way.
Yeah,
And she's a human being, guys.
she is.
Good
She's
job.
a great person, great human being. But your singing
Hey,
is
she's a great. I love her in Only Murders.
Yeah, she's great
I
in that.
dig that. Dig that. Dennis, do you have one? I have one. I think I have one. Yeah, I have one.
Go
I
for it.
like
Okay.
that he goes, he asks you, and then he goes, it's like, it doesn't matter because I got one.
Because I got one. How about you?
Do you have one? Because I'm going to cut you off.
Wait. Is this going to be a low hanging fruit thing?
No, it's not actually. Because
Okay, good,
I
good.
actually
It's going to be Jingle Bells.
It's the theme to Batman. It's actually a song that I only listen to in the car with my wife. And I know you guys
Whoa.
know I speak Tagalog,
Whoa.
but shut up. But like, and we all, well, Dennis likes to go to karaoke nights. Harold is the one who always sings. But Sana Kahit Minsan by Ariel Rivera. Like, I know Dennis has his, God, what's that
Wow,
guy's name?
that is
Dennis has his standards, or not standards, like the typical or the cliche, the usual like OPM hits and all that good stuff. And Harold obviously knows how to sing.
Whoa.
Or no,
Since when? Hold on.
Oh no! I'm sorry. That's your wife who has like an OPM like CD back in even college, dude. So
That was me. that was me as well. So
I knew that was your handwriting on the CD.
yeah,
man.
but turns out I don't have a CD player anymore. So.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, that's like maybe the only Filipino song that I still know from beginning to end. And yeah, like it's how I practice my Tagalog. As bad as my accent is, my English accent is, like my Tagalog's even worse. Dennis, if you look back in some of our old episodes, Dennis makes fun of that fact too. Choose a lane, either be bad at Tagalog or bad at English. You can't be both.
How dare you make fun of his wife?
No, what do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
Come on, me, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Beb, that's his face right there. That's what he looks like.
This guy. This guy. There you go.
He's here all the time.
Wait, why did you have to look at the camera in order
I
to
wanted
figure
just
out
go
where
like this,
Harold
dude.
was?
Look at the guy. I just wanted like this.
Harold's still the same way though. No matter what.
Just wants some. He wants to acknowledge that he has a hand.
So yeah, that's my song that I don't think a lot of people know that I would listen to.
Okay, H, I'm confused with this. With the premise of this, it's not the song that I like. It's a song that people are surprised that I listen to. Is
Yeah,
that,
like a lot. Like you're like, I can't believe this is one of his favorite songs.
Like last week, you surprised me that you actually listened to Collision Course, like Jay-Z, that Jay-Z
Which one is
Linkin,
that one again?
the Linkin Park Jay-Z
Yeah,
mashup.
dude.
Like I was surprised too. Like, oh, you heard that? I know your brother heard it or listened to it a lot.
Excuse me, like
I know.
that's
Where
my
do you
life.
think he got his influences?
Yeah. Thanks for ruining my answer for this.
my bad.
Yeah, because but
You already told us
no,
the show
but
last
that
week.
was last week, so I can't be Lewis, and I can't go for the lowest hanging fruit. When one of the things that has been kind of getting, and I think it's because for those people. For everybody,
For you people.
for you people, I've told you this before, but I don't. Music is unlike these two. Music isn't necessarily a important part of my life. Like growing up, when was the last time we said we were from the Philippines, Lou? Like
5 minutes ago.
no, well, Lewis, but that used to be like a
that was
used to be
our
running
the weekend
gag.
thing.
That used to be a running gag here. But when I was in the Philippines, like because of where I was, there was really no radio wasn't really that accessible in our area, and then cassettes were expensive, and it was mostly like Filipino songs and everything, and so nowadays, like when I hear something, it's rare. And the not necessarily a song, but an artist that I've actually all of a sudden, and it's because of your goddaughter. She's big into Leve. Or Lafe. Leve and
Luffy.
I'm just saying that just because I know she's going to be triggered.
Not how you say it.
Yeah, Lafe. She's been not making me. It just so happened there. And the other day, it's funny. She was like, listen to this. So I've been listening to it. And there's a song called something like "House in Hollywood," and it's a really good song. And have you guys listened to her or no?
I listened to her early stuff. I haven't heard any of the more
Jesus
recent
Christ,
stuff.
this guy. dude.
I listened to her early stuff.
Before
I
she
listened to her
before she hit
LPs.
the
I don't know what you guys
mainstream.
listen
But it's funny that the style, because like the first time I heard it, I was like, this is an odd like style for modern day songs. But the fact that it's popular and the fact that it's like winning awards, but that's the song that has been kind of like on repeat for me.
Nice, dude.
House in Hollywood, I think, is the name of it. And it's Leve. If you're listening to me, my daughter, it is Leve. I know. Okay. I mean, like Lewis just realized that everybody saw you checking your phone as you were doing this because you're on video now.
I am.
Lewis.
I was trying to contribute and think of a question too, but go ahead, dude.
About Leve?
No, not about
I
Leve.
was like,
But I do like that poll though, dude. Look at you, man. Good for you.
I like that you went to that. I like her older stuff better.
Okay,
I didn't say that. I was just saying my son actually listened to
No.
that
No, that was the douchiest thing you've said in a long time. Congratulations, Lou.
Because
Like 10 minutes.
Dan went obscure, and you go, I like obscure,
Yeah.
but the obscurest
you
version.
Think, you think that's obscure? Let me out obscure you.
Let me put you on to some of her good stuff. All right?
You ever heard her in Iceland, in Reykjavik?
Since we're doing this and trying to get people to be interested, this is us being kind of being introspective. I think we do a little bit different. Each and every single one of us. Actually, I don't know Harold, because when we talk about genre specific, yours is always going to be Lord of the Rings. I'm always going to be Star Trek. Harold's so like broad, that he doesn't.
It's my
really-
shoulders,
Yeah, he doesn't.
bro.
Yeah. So let's do this. If we were to choose one movie that represents the other person, okay, what is
the
it?
other person.
But here's the thing: you have to do it for the other person. So if I'm going to be telling when I think of a movie. This is what I think in my head.
Okay.
This is a Lewis movie. When I think of Harold, this is a Harold movie.
Can I follow that up with
does
one
that
other
make
thing?
Yeah, go for it.
We do that, and then we go with what we think for ourselves.
Okay. I
So it's like, what for you, what for you, and then you're like, but for me, this is what I would.
I think I have an idea, but go. You guys go ahead. 'Cause Yeah, I get it, guys. I get it. But, well, why don't you guys go first?
I want to make sure you go
I want to
first.
make sure
Alright.
you get it.
No. It doesn't have to be like, but like I think Harold. Weirdly enough, I think Harold is going to be like if there's a movie that I think Harold is this movie, I will always think of La Bamba.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
La Bamba
Yeah.
is going to be the movie because it just kind of screams Harold for me.
Literally screams.
No, it screams Richie, bro.
Harold.
Literally 2 blocks from here, you can hear him still screaming to this
Oh
day.
Lord, dude, that's just a ghost.
That's a regular homeless guy. I fed him at the shelter today.
Yikes! You're on video, guys.
Oh, sorry.
You're on video. Just kind of wanted to point
Just remember,
out.
this face loves Jesus.
Yes.
I looked at the camera. And
This Jesus loves this face is what we're trying to
there you go. There you go.
There you go.
That's a better thought. Lou? For Lou?
For Lou, I originally I was gonna go with a Lord of the Rings movie, but no, like when I think of Lewis, for some reason, Batman 1984 pops into my head. I don't know why. Like
84.
but isn't 84? 80.
The original
Keaton one.
Michael Keaton
89.
one?
Oh, 89.
69.
I accidentally erased the top of the 9.
Oh, okay.
It looked like 4. That normally it would be Lord of the Rings, and then I would go there. But just to aggravate Lewis, when I think of Lewis, it has to be Transformers the movie.
Oh my god, dude. And it's the anniversary year. See, you triggered me, man.
He's staring right at it, bro.
I know, and they're doing.
You should have put that behind him.
The Transformers socials are doing like this whole like anniversary tour. Like, oh, we traumatized you back in '86.
Are you saying you're against
Shut
the
up.
trans community?
Yes,
You're on video. You're on video, Lewis.
Me and J.K. Rowling. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wait, you're joking about their J.K. Rowling thing, or hold on,
Hey, J.K.
He's in
J.K.
it.
Rowling.
He's done with it.
I don't care for the Transformers little social media tour. Like,
Okay.
oh, it's so funny. We apologize. No, trash decisions. You ruined a lot of childhoods. Shut up, Rodimus. We don't care for you.
Wow.
Amy Dennis.
Wow.
It's accurate. And you
See?
can tell.
Right?
I was
Right?
like, he got him.
So much-
He also stole my answer because I was gonna do the same thing. The answer's staring right at us.
I'm not even. I've told you guys already. See, I'm all set. Like, I'm not even mad that they killed Optimus. I get it. They wanted to change things, but why Rodimus, dude? Ultra Magnus was right there. Jazz was right there. Freaking anybody could have been right there, dude. Oh, God.
Spike could have been the leader.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Sam?
Give us a hybrid, whatever.
No, nobody likes Sam.
Nobody like him.
For me, if I were to pick a movie for myself that represents that, if I were to show who I am truly deep inside, it would have to be Sleepless in Seattle. That would be mine. Okay, do we understand where we're coming from?
I
here,
think
Lou?
so too. I think so too. So let me go first before I
before he forgets,
I'll
before he
douche
forgets.
for now. Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna douche because I actually love this. This might be the one Star Trek movie that I genuinely love because I watched it like it wasn't even in theaters. It's correct me if I'm wrong, Dennis. It's Journey Home. It's the one where the original
Voyage Home. Close
Voyage
enough.
Home. Thank you.
Nailed it.
It's the original cast goes back to their past of like 1986, Los Angeles or San Francisco, and they have to save whales and something like that. And it was like that's my choice for you because I think like that's really I felt like one of the more like fun and hilarious Star Trek movies. It's not. I mean, Star Trek lore is so heavy. And like, there's so much to it now. I mean, in 2026, there's 24 shows now, and however many movies and spin-off multiverses. But I think of you with that movie because it's fun, lighthearted. It's got a great message, and it's not like the cliche like Wrath of Khan or like
Wrath of Khan is like the Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Is that the second one? Is Empire the second?
Yes, yeah.
That's the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Everybody says that movie.
So there you go. So I think
But not Dennis.
Yeah. By the way, how dare you say that? That movie I never actually watched. One of the few. Actually, no.
Really?
No.
Nailed it.
Nuclear Vessels in Alameda.
Hello, computer. See, I got that.
Nuclear Vessels.
such a great dumb movie. So that's what I think of when I think of this. And for Harold, only because I feel like it's one of the douchier movies I've ever seen and actually enjoyed is Baby Driver. So when I think of that movie, I think of Harold because it's got like such a deep cut, like great soundtrack that I asked me who was on that soundtrack. I don't know, but watching the movie, it was like I like this, and it was like this is on Harold's playlist for sure. Of course, it's an Edgar Wright movie, which I think is one of your favorite directors.
Yeah.
And it's got one of your favorite actors, Kevin Spacey. Yep.
Personal friend of mine.
God. Sorry. So yeah, so I know Harold.
Oh God, did he become homeless?
He's actually,
You know, he actually is homeless.
Is he really?
Yeah, I heard the
no.
thing. Well, it's like he can't afford more than one house.
Oh jeez, is he
So
the
that's
guy?
technically Hollywood homeless.
That is.
That's Hollywood homeless. Okay.
Yeah.
Before we get to yours, I kind of want to add one more for Harold. I mean, because La Bamba's low hanging fruit. Okay. And I don't want to do
Even his like nephews and nieces know. It's like,
exactly. So that's why if I gave you Lord of the Rings, that would have been it. So for Harold, you know, I think if when I think of Harold, for some reason not for some reason. I would choose the original Fast and the Furious.
Oh, the first. Okay.
Just because the way Harold talked about Fast and the Furious when it first came out, it wasn't, oh my God, it's such a great movie. Harold was talking about, it's my life. For those
greatest day of my life.
Yeah, for those people who might not know, this face right here, he was part of a racing crew, and when that came out, he was like, yeah.
I was like, why is it
it's real?
penalty?
It's real.
Racing the mean streets of LA, buddy.
I was like,
Can't believe those DVD players are just like hanging out. You know, it's crazy.
That was the premise of that movie. You're right. Like, weren't they stealing radios?
He's like,
and
oh no,
DVD players?
they've stolen electronic goods. Let's murder people.
People died, man.
Dude, you're right. Like the two guys are just chilling there. The poor guy was like, "Oh man, they caught us. The Asians just shot us." And I'm like, "Dude, it's screwed. Why is the Asians always got to be a bad guy?"
yeah.
The racing.
So wait, was your racing crew the bad guy?
Well, technically, I was like, I had more guys that look like the bad guys than the Dominic Toretto in my friend group. So it's pretty.
So yeah, that's my other one.
I like that.
Okay.
It's
Wait, did you?
Yeah, yours. What's the movie that represents you for everybody?
okay.
Just seal.
Because again, I gotta play the type, so it is gonna be low hanging fruit. It's got to be James Gunn's Superman. Came out last year. I like to think I'm hopeful. I'm cheesy. I love retro stuff because the fact that they played, they still use the original like '80s theme song for the Chris Reeves, or like a remix of the Chris Reeves audio. It still like pulls at my heartstrings. And yeah, like I like to think I'm a hopeful guy, and like that people make fun that the gun version of Superman is like Boy Scoutish and too goody. Like, yeah, that's what he's supposed to be. And I like to make myself not that I'm trying my best to be as good as I can. I'm not out here like volunteering on weekends like some people, but I do my best for my kids, for my wife, for my family, for my friends. So yeah, I think if we're not choosing Lord of the Rings, it's got to be Superman for me. James Gunn Superman at least.
Transformers the movie.
Oh,
Got it.
there you go, Transformers movie. For Den, I'd like to choose The Princess Bride.
Ooh, good one.
Mainly because I think Den would look pretty good in a mask.
Oh, I thought it was Max the Miracle Maker, Miracle Man or something.
Miracle Max.
It's close enough. Come on.
Also,
Remember Max.
Yeah, I know that is also deeply. It is because of the things that, as many times as you've been trying to convince Lewis and everybody that we know to one day use the words marriage into a ceremony. It's gonna,
did you do it?
I can't.
It's next week, right?
I tried it. Yes, it's this weekend.
Well, yeah,
I still can. Maybe it's
marriage.
the last rehearsal on
like
Friday.
remember when our buddy got engaged, and his wife's nickname is of course Mao.
Marriage.
And Dennis literally said out loud, "Marriage." Could not stop laughing for the next 2 hours that we were there. We were like hashtag marriage for all of the social media posts, and it worked. And for that whole how long they were engaged, we kept on calling it marriage. So, also I know it's near and dear to your family's heart, so that reminds me of that.
Make it happen, Lou. Marriage.
I totally just blanked out on what I was supposed to call thinking for Lewis right now.
Transformers the movie.
Transformers the movie
Fast and
part
Furious
2.
Tokyo Drift.
Oh my god, I had it and then I lost it.
Michael Bay's Transformers.
No. Wait, hold on.
Revenge of the Fallen.
How dare you? Nobody likes that movie.
Michael Bay Ninja Turtles.
Expendables 4.
Ooh, the best one. Of the
Rocky
last two.
5. Oh, I should have picked Rocky 4. Sorry, Dan.
Oh, I know,
was like,
dude.
Dude, I had it and then I started talking about marriage and I freaking
distracted.
completely blanked out.
Well, we'll go with you, and hopefully we'll.
Don't worry, dude.
If not, we'll just come up with something.
Hold on.
No holds barred.
Damn it, hold on. I know this. I had it a second ago. Oh, Terminator 2.
Ah, thank you.
I think
Light
of
of the
it-
Interceptor.
No, I always think of Terminator 2 because Lou says it's like the movie that taught him how to speak English.
Shut. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other day he had to leave, and he goes, "I'll be back."
And then when he was taking off, he said, "Hasta la vista, baby."
Oh my God, you're right. That is your catchphrases. Hold on. Okay, do it.
I'm
Dude.
just gonna sing like.
Yeah.
See, we're on video now.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I can do that.
Okay,
Wait, you have
put,
to go like-
put it into the angle.
Yes.
Nailed it.
This is why we
Totally
this
works
is
why we
YouTube.
got it. But it's also when we talk about this, it's one of those things that Lewis always talks about how it's one of his favorite movies.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's a genre defining thing. It's a childhood definition for a lot of us. So that for myself, and then this is gonna be random, I think for a lot of everybody, maybe even listening, except for Krisha, because she understands me. That thing you do is exactly who I am as a movie.
Okay.
I love music. I love the musics. I love autobiographies, even if they're not real or not. And I love the 60s, even though there seems to be a lack of minorities in this movie. That's fine.
And Harold just keeps on repeating the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
and over
I will sing the same song 11 times. And then eventually you guys will get it and understand and love it. So
I like it. I like it.
Was it a good movie?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk more about that. Hey, you know what? For our first time being on YouTube and one of our cameras only crapping out once,
Hey.
that's a win for me.
That's a win, dude. Yes.
The other camera actually lasted, so hey, maybe we'll have two next time. But for those people listening, thank you very much. I know we were kind of vague, but we are counting this as our 300th episode. And moving forward, as long as we like the results, I think you're gonna get used to us being on. At least these two gonna be on video, and my puppet is gonna be back pretty soon. And if you want merch, puppet merch, please let me know because we're gonna make
I've
it
been
happen.
thinking about this for the past 5 minutes. If this doesn't work and like at all, like none of this transfers over, our whole thing will be talking about video, but there's gonna be no video.
I feel like it's very on brand.
Hey, so far I think it's working. So
I was
we'll
gonna
see.
know it's working,
Yeah,
okay.
Well, that's it for us today. Hopefully you enjoyed our episode. This is the Two Fanboys and Filthy Casual. If you liked our old episodes, take a look at the Two Fanboys One Casual.podbean.com for all our old content. Take a look at eventually YouTube.com and we
It's
haven't
Two
set
Fanboys,
up.
One Casual.
Yeah, set a look for Two Fanboys, One Casual, and we'll have it up and running. We'll tell you when it's going to be. Most likely around what, Wednesdays or Thursdays? Yeah, we'll see. Lou.
On Facebook, you can find us. Type in the Two Fanboys and a Filthy Casual at our main page, as well as our group page of like-minded fanboys, fangirls, gamers, geeks, and other pop culture enthusiasts.
And then on all our other socials, I'm looking directly at you. Two Fanboys, One Casual on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
I just
TikTok.
advertised our TikTok. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So
TikTok.
yeah, check it out. Check us out. Which button is it again?
Oh my God.
This one, right?
Yeah, it is Two Fanboys and a Filthy Casual. I hope you enjoy our episode. Nice seeing you. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing us. This is Two Fanboys and Filthy Casual. This is Dennis.
This is Lewis.
Harold. Peace out.
Little bit.
Moment. Star Wipe.